Good morning, good morning, good morning. In the mornings with Eddie and Vinny. Welcome to rideshare drivers try to work their way out of ride sharing through day trading and some news about here and there. What's going on? All right, let's make this money. Let's make this money. Well, news first before we go into making.
Okay, well, here's the news. If you guys hear like a little disruption in everything, if you hear like a little and a little that's me. I'm just letting you know that's me. I got indigestion this morning from last night's pizza. Oh. And the fact that Kiara and Eddie till like 1 o'clock this morning were throwing body blues at me. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm a little beat up. What up, y'all? What's going on, Eddie? How are you this morning, sir?
I am pretty good. Took me a bit to get up, but water, salt,
Get
and
your
water.
ass up in the morning. Let's go. What's going on, man? What's going on in the world this morning? Um, yeah, good morning, Z's. Good morning, Randy. I'm gonna try to catch everybody here. Good morning, Red. I left y'all several messages, Red. Good morning. We Zoom in the house. I want to say good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Dude, this is rough. Oh, this is rough. Hey, can anybody answer the question? Eddie says it's probably not going to do any good. I took a Tums like 5 minutes ago, but like those Tums are like 38 years old. Do you think they'll help? You think they'll help? I think I've had these Tums since the last time I was in a tank going clickety clackety clickety clackety clickety clackety. Gunner Sable tank, boom boom. I think that's how long I've had these damn
Did
Tums.
Tums ever go bad?
I don't know.
Ever
I hope.
go bad?
Anyway,
I don't think it would be. I don't think it's a good idea. But he took it anyway.
I took it anyway, bro. Cast iron stomach, but goddamn, today it sucks. What's going on in the markets? Not a whole lot's going on in the markets this morning. I know we had some news this morning, but I didn't. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even check it.
Oh, let me
I
see.
didn't
Hold
even
on.
check
That's
it.
secret.
I'm looking at
I have it.
Spy. Spy was flat. Spy was pretty flat. I mean, it's down a little bit this morning, but it's pretty flat. It's right in the same range where it closed at. So I mean, you can't, you know, whatever the
So
news
at
was.
8:30.
Well, whatever the news was, didn't affect Spy. Didn't affect the market.
At 8:30 we have retail sales.
Oh yeah.
Uh, yep. And then at 9:15 we have industrial production. Okay. What
Uh-huh.
capacity utilization, and then at 10 a.m. we have business inventories, home
Okay.
builder
Well,
confidence,
the
and
first two didn't do shit to the market.
bar speaks.
Okay, but you look at it, the first two didn't do shit to the market.
Correct.
Because the market is flat. Right. Here's where we closed yesterday. I know you guys can hardly see that, but here's kind of where we closed yesterday, somewhere up in here. And we're just down a little bit. So I'm not gonna think that whatever it wasn't earth shattering news. That's all I can say. It wasn't earth shattering news. Let me lighten this up a little bit for you guys. That's not what I want. That's not it. 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 Background, there it is. That's what I wanted. Let me lighten it up a little bit for you so you can see exactly where pre-market and shit are at. So there you go. So now you can see. This is aftermarket, this section. This is pre-market, this section. So there you go. You can see what's going on my charts. Volume price profile here. Let's move some things around so we know where highs were yesterday.
Oh, that's the market.
Market's open.
All right, all right. Now everybody brought up somebody Randy brought up the Cybertruck. It looks like this is the final image. This is the final image of the Cybertruck coming out. I
This shit
think it
looks like
looks
it's been on fire.
this
It looks
thing
like
is
it's been burnt
awesome.
up. Yeah, it looks like it's been burnt up already.
It looks nice. It's got tinted windows, the big
Oh,
humongous windshield wiper.
that would be the first thing you notice. The first thing you notice
Look at
is a
this thing. I
goddamn
always
tinted
thought
windows. That really is that the first thing you're going to notice is tinted windows?
Look at this.
And
This
it,
thing looks nice. Looks nice.
oh
Man, I
my
hope I can get my
God.
hands on one. I
This
hope I
guy,
can get my hands on one.
first thing oh, there goes Spy Dip. Go ahead, brother. I'm listening.
Yep. No, I'm just hoping it looks nicer. It looks nicer. I know they were fixing a lot of they were making it smaller and they were fixing some things. I know the mirrors are removable because there's a camera there, but it does come with the side view mirrors. You can remove those. And these tires are larger than the ones actually saw them with. So I don't know. I like it. I like it. Hey, ride share with this baby, it would be
Well,
nice.
if the price is right.
So let's see what happens. Well, they have the price has to be right because the F-150 Lightning reduced their price. So I'm assuming this is why.
Well, I mean, they had to reduce their prices, bro. Nobody wants that piece of shit. Who wants that? Who wants a Ford? Who wants a fix or repair daily? Already been. You notice all the other producers. Here's the big difference between the Teslas and every other EV on the market. Do you know what the difference is, Eddie? When every other vehicle EV on the market does a recall, you have to bring the vehicle to the dealer again.
Uh huh.
When Tesla has a quote unquote recall, they just send out a software patch and they fix the vehicle.
Because that's usually what it is.
That's the difference between every other EV on the market and the Tesla.
Remember when they did that recall and everybody made a big deal? It's like, oh well, the Tesla had a recall and they had like thousands of cars, and I was like, it was an over the air update. Nobody had to bring the cars anywhere. They just got an
Nope.
update in their car.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So they're making a big deal out of it. GM is like the CEO, I think, or CFO, whatever, of GM is saying like the bad things about Tesla and all that stuff. Well, then stop doing business with them. If the company's so bad, stop doing business with them. Stop signing a contract with them.
That's it.
You know. Uh, I'm
That's
looking at
right.
my Tesla account and see how my Cybertruck is doing. Your
How's your
Cybertruck is
Cybertruck?
reserved. Oh, it's still there.
Are you gonna jump on it, dude? Are you really gonna jump on it?
If I can get my hands on one, I just gotta get financing for it. Once I
I,
get
I,
they're gonna send
I
me. They
think
have to send me a notification. So
I think if you get the notification, you agree to it, and then you figure out your financing. Because,
yeah,
dude,
correct.
if what I understand is correct, dude, it's through Wells Fargo. When they hand you off, they hand you off to Wells Fargo.
So
Wells Fargo fucking finances everybody because they're always robbing everybody. Let's see who else we got here. Good morning, Ceci. Nomadic gig econ mom is in the house. She's yelling at us and calling us gentlemen, which she knows we're not gentlemen. We are not gentlemen. We are other than gentlemen.
yeah,
We Zoom. I've already said good morning to you. You're slow.
the only reason why
Oh, look who's here, Tassie. What's up, Tassie? Haven't seen you
Sassy,
in a minute.
Sassy, you are right. I don't think they do tradings. It's just and even if they do it, I don't think they're gonna give you they don't give you any I mean, I don't know how much cheaper you can go with the Tesla compared to any other cars.
Right?
I mean, you're getting such a good deal on it compared to other cars that I mean, that's not much different.
Andrew, what's up, buddy? Andrew's telling Sissy, stop the name calling, mom.
Yeah.
That's funny, actually. I like that. I like that.
We're not. Some people say that I'm being a gentleman by opening and closing the door for them. I was like, no, I just want you to get in the car, okay, or get out the car so I can get back to work. Let's go. Like, get in,
That's
get
right.
out.
STFU and get the out.
That's right.
Out. All right, so let's move into let's move into the topic of the day.
Yeah,
Right?
correct. Bring it on.
Let's have a serious conversation, y'all. Okay. Will the likes of Cruise, and Waymo. Are they going to take the place of drivers? Do you think they will replace Uber and Lyft? Specifically, Uber and Lyft.
When I am telling you they are all over Austin, they are all over Austin. Usually, I see two, three of them all in the same corner. You know, or right behind each other. They're all over. There's so many of them here in Austin. So many. Um, and I found out that I was reading some news that in the beginning when they had the pilot, and they went out to the public, the
Uh-huh.
first people that signed up, all their rides were free to test out their cars. But after finding out some even I mean to get even deeper into what cruise is going on it's just it seems like that they're really pushing the tech out there like they got something to worry about.
What do you
So,
mean?
but they are all over the place. They are like everywhere, everywhere. There's a lot of them. There's a nice little base over here in downtown Austin where they have all the cars in there. But with the cars that I see on the road, I think they need more space.
What do you mean they need more space? What do you I haven't I mean I've seen a couple of the Google Waymo cars, but with drivers in them here. I haven't seen them driverless yet.
Yeah, but it's not that. I have the Waymos here. I have the Waymos here, but there's somebody always driving them. The Waymos.
Right. You don't have, but didn't you say last night, wasn't there a cruise that came by you with no driver in it? You don't have
No,
cruise there yet?
all the cruise cars that are here have no drivers.
Are they actually taking rides?
Yes, there's people. Sometimes I see people on them. Now I have seen a lot of cruise cars at night, not during the day. During the days, I don't see them. They come out at night. I'm not exactly sure why, but I have seen a lot of cruise cars in the city, but at night in the PM times, not during the
Right.
days.
Well,
Uh,
it's funny because when we look at what Uber and Lyft did, right? Uber and Lyft. Did I miss that trade? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh, we're gonna take a shot in the dark here. Let's grab one. Let's start there. All right. So I'm going to take a long shot. This trade will sit there all day. 455C on SPY for this morning. We'll see what happens. It's a $2 call. Let's see if we get any good pumps. Anyway, what the hell is we talking about?
the
Okay,
cruise
so the
car.
mission cycle. So let's think about this, right? Because we saw, Eddie, if you want to go find it and bring it up, we saw that out in San Francisco, somebody stuck the cone on top of the cruise vehicle, and the cruise vehicle just stopped instantly. It didn't know what to do. It just stopped in its tracks. It was no longer drivable, so to speak. Right. So in thinking of that, while you're bringing that up, I'm going to bring up something as well. Hold on. We had this little this little test somebody did out in California yesterday, and so I just want to I want to let you I want to show you I want you to show yours, and then I'm going to show mine, Eddie. So once you get yours, then I'll show mine. Keep it PG,
Okay,
Edward.
hold on.
Come
I'm gonna
on,
bring it up.
Edward. Let's go, Edward. There it
So
is.
this is okay. This is it. This is it. All right, now this is in San Francisco. The guy puts the cone in the car. Okay, there you go. Boof, and then the flash go on, and it don't go nowhere in the
You
middle of the
see, no,
road.
just stuck like Chuck, no place to
Yeah.
go.
Good thing they do it at
Right.
night. They don't do it during traffic times. I feel like it will suck so bad.
Well, somebody out in California forwarded this to me. They ran a similar test with a Tesla. So here's a similar test with the Tesla. You see, there's a cone on the roof, but the car still drives. We see that the car is still moving.
I would love to see. I would love to see the footage from the inside.
There it is. Car is still moving. So I just wanted to show the example of Tesla's prowess over uh, Tesla's prowess over what you call it over Cruise, and that's going to be a problem though, dude. Because let's just say, for example, we'll get into the drivers and how Uber drivers and taxis are going to feel about that in a minute. But let's just think about this for a second. You get a bunch of kids that are out drinking, having a good, well, I shouldn't say kids, young adults out having a good time. And all of a sudden, they're calling these driverless cars to come pick them up because they're drunk off their ass. And they're going to be sick. You know they're going to be sick. And they get in the car, and yet somebody just comes all of a sudden, just sticks a cone on top of the car. And the car is in the middle of downtown. You know where your girlfriend was sitting there rubbing herself down with the therapeutic horse manure?
Oh, yes. Okay.
Okay. So what happens when somebody steps in front of the vehicle? The vehicle doesn't move. All of a sudden, now you got the biggest traffic jam. If somebody comes up and just sticks a cone on top of the car again, now you got a traffic jam. There's no way for the car to expel that cone from in front of it or on top of it. So it doesn't take much to shut down traffic with these things. Just get in front of it.
No.
What do? At least with driver in the car, a driver can put it in reverse, can go around, can do what it needs to do. How are these Cruise and Waymo cars going to react to an accident on the freeway where you got all these lights flashing? Right?
I haven't seen one yet, and I got my camera rolling.
Have you seen any of these things on the highway yet?
No, not on the highway.
See what I mean?
Not on the highway.
There's so much stuff that's got to be done with these cars. It's not even funny. So I don't think they're going to take over very quickly, although they're going to try and force it. Go ahead.
Well, I was finding out some information about Cruise, who it was. So all right, so GM. So this is back. All right, so GM is buying out SoftBank, which holds the money for the Cruise cars stake in autonomous vehicle unit Cruise. So
SoftBank again.
Yeah.
Did you say SoftBank? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
So General Motors is expanding its ownership stake in self-driving car subsidiary Cruise. The automaker said late Friday, which this was posted on, not exactly sure, on March 18th, 2022, that it's acquiring SoftBank's Vision Fund number one's equity ownership of Cruise for $2.1 billion. So they're buying it off. But here's the thing. GM announces Cruise CEO Ehrman is stepping down. Just all of a sudden, the guy just said, hey, I'm gone. He said Dan Adam, the CEO of Cruise, the autonomous vehicle company that is wholly owned subsidiary of General Motors, is stepping down. The automaker announced late Thursday. Carlo Vag is going to be the new CEO of Cruise Technology, and his chief technology officer, which is going to take over as an interim CEO. Eamon is the latest CEO of AV company to step aside as the industry struggles to meet its own overinflated expectations. Overinflated expectations about the future of driverless cars. Earlier this year, John Krafrick announced that he was stepping down as CEO of Waymo after helping lead the company since 2015. There is something going on in the company. It looks like they're pushing the tech out there for competition. To be truly understandable. But you're talking about autonomous cars.
Well, here's the thing that kills me. Tesla's been around since what? What have they been around now? About 10, 12 years? Eddie? How long has Tesla been around?
2012, 13 is when the cars came out.
So 11, 12 years, these cars have been on the road. For 11, 12 years, they've been working on full self-driving, FSD, right? And they still, when drivers of these Teslas get these updates, they always are followed by the word beta because it's not ready yet. If Elon, who basically Tesla pushed forward the electric car, right? They brought it to the real world, right? And they've been working on FSD since its inception, 11, 12 years, and it's still not ready for the road. Why does GM, Ford, why do they think they just automatically can get it done? Self-driving. What makes them think they're better than somebody who's been doing it this whole time?
Yeah.
And don't forget, Eddie, a month and a half ago, the White House administration turned around and gave GM and Ford another freaking $6.3 billion in federal subsidies to push forward their businesses.
To
When you say
people.
something's wrong, something's off, dude.
And how many didn't GM get bailed out again?
That's what I mean.
GM got bailed out again.
Yet, side note, I had to go pay $31 for a freaking fuse yesterday. That seems to be the only one in the area. Because I originally asked the guy when I called the dealer, the GM dealer yesterday, listen, get me 2 of them. And when I went to go pick it up, this was the only one we had.
And even Elon said that he was to help buy GM or whatever, although, and he said no. I think it was.
Bro.
He wasn't going to do it. It's because
Like
the company just keep pushing these cars, but they still come with all these defects. And then autonomous, hey, I'm telling you, just imagine you sitting in your car with your kids and the damn car thinks it's the end of the road and you reach the end of a cliff and it keeps going.
Exactly, dude. Exactly, dude.
You know, all you need is one mistake, and the company is gonna. Well, no, actually, you know what? The company is not gonna be done. What they're gonna say is they're just gonna talk about it briefly, and then they're gonna start talking about something else. All right,
well,
expecting people to forget about it. But here it is. Look at this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. That I actually found when I was looking. It also follows Cruise CEO Dan Amos. He was the original. He had an 80% stake in the company that he started. Abrupt departure from the company in December. Eamon was reportedly let go from Cruise by GM CEO and Chairman Mara Barra, who also chairs Cruise board, over disagreements in strategy, including when to take the company public.
Yeah.
Something. So just be careful. Be careful. Don't get me wrong.
I hate to say this, but this ties into the political arena that we're in right now. They are so hard at trying to get Elon, right? Every time you turn around, it's a negative story on Elon Musk. Every freaking time. Whether it's a distraction or not, I don't know. But every freaking time they're trying to take this guy down, and this guy don't do nothing but produce. Whatever he touches, it produces. Now go back to EV Day, Eddie, when the current administration had the big EV Day at the White House, right? And they had the Ford, they had the GM Hummer, they had the Ford truck, right? And what did the current administration say? It said GM and Ford leading the way in EV technology.
Yeah.
What a slap in the face that was. And Tesla was not even invited. Yet all of these other companies, and if you don't know out there in the real world, if you didn't know, now you're going to know, Elon has always ran with Tesla's software being open source. And what open source basically means is you can go and look at all their code. You can go and look at all their tech. And Elon always says, listen, put me out of business. Here's all our technology for you to look and copy and do what you want to do. Put us out of business.
Yeah.
And they still can't do it. It's a concerted effort because, like Big Pharma, right? Like politics, this all ties in together. This is influence.
And you know how many people I drove into the Tesla factory that weren't even from here, they were from another country, and they take video footage of how the factories, how the machinery works, and be like, oh, look, this is what they use to wrap. This is the machines that they use to make the cars, but they were really interested in the batteries, but it's open source. It's open source on the tech. Now,
by the way, Eddie, I want to show you something real quick. Hold on. I want to show you something real quick, buddy. We are on a triple bull trigger on SPY right now. I just thought I would just tell you that.
Wait, hold on.
I'm going to show you right now. We're on a triple bull trigger.
Hold on, put the screen up.
I'm getting there. Calm down, son.
Oh, I like your setup. I'm about to look at it. Yep.
All right, so here's the 2. Actually, this should be on the 5. So here's your 5, here's your 15, here's your 1 hour on SPY. So we'll see if it squeezes up. I'm looking over here at the book map. Book map, bubble chart. We got some resistance to the top, but we've got a lot of resistance building down below. I can't show you that one. So, but the dollar is also up a little bit this morning, so just be aware. Just be aware of that. That's all.
Well, I'm right now on the 5. There was that pullback, and I'm waiting for that pullback. So
just something to be aware of, guys. Just something to be aware of. You know, this could absolutely flip over. It's starting to rip back down a little bit on the 15. So let's see what happens. I'm looking at the orders. I mean, dude, you got more buyers than sellers right now. Just looking at bookmap, you got more. Well, it's about even. So it might be a little short-term pullback, like you say, and then pew, off to the races. Digga-dum. So anyway, oh yeah, listen, Randy Lee's like the Vision SoftBank guy has a house in Silicon Valley, $100 million, $30 million house. I don't know, you guys. I'm not going to get into the whole SoftBank Vision funds. There's 2 of them. Last time I paid attention to that jackass, there's 2 of them. This guy's lost so much money from SoftBank, it's not even funny. The head of SoftBank, it's a Chinese or Japanese hedge fund, and we talk about Kathy Woods and her visionary fund, the ARK ETF or whatever it is. Well, this guy from SoftBank was the original Kathy Woods, and he was just investing in shit like WeWork. Everybody knows the story on WeWork, how they pushed that so far out there. But you know, I want to bring this all the way back full circle, Eddie, before we move on. When Uber and Uber drivers first hit the road, taxi drivers were having a knip shit. They were having a fit because we were taking their jobs, right? What do you think Uber and Lyft drivers, how they're going to feel when driverless cars start taking their jobs? They're going to have the exact same feeling, because now you think our rates are low now. Consider this, bro. You think our rates are low now? Wait till they leverage no drivers in the driver's seat against drivers in the driver's seat. Where do they leverage that? When they figure out that they can rent or get these cars from Cruise, Waymo, whoever, right? And it only costs them 5 cents a mile or 10 cents a mile to operate.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen to Uber and Lyft rates? They're going to go. Well, they're going to. And you got, and listen, if you say, well, I don't have to worry, I'm on the upper platform. Yes, you do have to worry, because this year, in the next couple of months, Cadillac's bringing out the all EV Escalade. I've already seen it, right? I've already gotten the invitation to purchase an EV Escalade. So if you don't think these car manufacturers aren't going to come out, wait. Cadillac already has the Lyric, full EV. And trust me, they all got what GM calls Super Cruise. Super Cruise, if you don't know what Super Cruise is the General Motors self-driving software. Okay, that's what Super Cruise is. So if you're on the highway, you can same thing we do right now with FSD beta on Tesla. As you're driving, dude, every 45 seconds or so, you just got to do this with the steering wheel. Pop, just touch it to let it know you're still there.
What's the Cadillac called? The EV one?
It's the EV Escalade. Escalade EV something. EV some shit. So Cadillac already has luxury cars and luxury SUVs on tap. They're already going to have, I'm telling you, no one will be safe from these self-driving cars once they take effect and they get moving. There it is. The Escalade IQ.
Now, I know Cadillac has a good reputation of, being on top of their trucks and making them that they last.
No, don't say
a lot of people use them.
Don't say that. Don't say that. That's not a true statement.
So, that's why people buy them.
They buy them because of the brand recognition and brand name. That's why.
So I'm just hoping that just because they did this, it doesn't mean I'll take the Cybertruck anytime. It's just I know the Cybertruck is going to be a good truck.
Well, you can't
Um,
compare the Escalade to a Cybertruck. The Cybertruck is a utility truck. It's not
you
built
know,
for luxury and comfort. The Escalade is a comfort and luxury vehicle. So my point to that is when those guys out there in the Suburbans and the Navigators and the Escalades, bro, your shit ain't safe either. Because once they deploy, think about it. If Cruise is owned by GM and Cruise has Super Cruise in their GM vehicles, I can buy Super Cruise now. Actually, I could have bought Super Cruise when I bought my XT6. The tech is there. The groundwork is there. Remember, their plan is way bigger than ours. Our plan is go out, make enough money to pay our rent. Their plan is in 5 years, 10 years to dominate the EV driverless car market, right? Their plan is completely different from ours. Okay. Don't think anybody's going to be safe in this game. This rideshare game is not safe. That's why I keep saying the pivot isn't up, the pivot is down. If you're going to stay in the rideshare game, the pivot is down, not up. I hope you guys are bookmarking when I said this 3 months ago, 4 months ago. Everybody wants to step up into the higher platforms. Listen, they're going to go away.
Yeah, people, you can move on to other apps. There's other apps out there that you can't really kind of like delivery services. You can't really use autonomous cars for that because you actually
Really?
need the person to get out the car, okay, and
You
pick up the
think so,
packages
huh?
and can come back. Yeah,
You think
no,
so?
that's gonna be coming next, but it's not gonna be coming now. So
Bro,
like when you
dial
go
up
pick up
Domino's
medical,
EV. No, let me
yeah,
stop you. Let me stop you in your tracks. Dial up Domino's EVs right now.
no, I'm not talking about those packages. I'm talking about like medical
Whoa,
couriers.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do you mean? Do me a favor, please, Edward. Edward.
All right,
Edward.
here we go. Here we go. All right,
Bring up the
bring it on.
Domino's. Bring up the Domino's freaking self-driving EV. I'm gonna have to break it down for him, y'all. I'm gonna have to break it down for him, y'all. You want to get your little chubby fingers moving a little quicker than that, there, buddy?
All right, here we go.
By the way, while we're out there, while he's pulling this up, Andrew, so much of the transportation industry is political rather than market driven. 100%, bro. Everything we live in right now in the United States. All right, so hold on. Good morning, Melvin. Good morning, commuter. Good morning, Raymond. Raymond. I got yelled at, bro, because I didn't roll the R in front of your name yesterday by Eddie.
Ramon, that's right.
Yeah,
Ramon.
well, look, yo, Ray,
Don't take
what
no
up,
crap.
yo?
Don't say it right.
Raymond. There you go. That's my
Ramon.
son rolling. Listen, I was going to say something about rolling my tongue, but you know what? We're going to be gentlemen today. All right. So now here's the Domino's EV delivery truck, right? Now I want you to do yourself a favor, Eddie. I want you to take off the Domino's, the red and blue Domino's, the 1 and the 2, and I want you to envision on the side. I want you to envision on the side of that sumbitch saying Amazon or UPS or medical deliveries or whoever. I want you, Gomo, Viho. You think you now remember, Amazon has already contracted. I think it was Lordstown Motors. I'm not sure who it is now, but they've already, was it Rivian? They've already contracted EV makers with self-driving technology that they're working on. They've already ordered thousands of vehicles already, bro.
Yeah, I know that, but when you're talking about sensitive stuff, okay, when it comes to
How
you
much?
really want as of right now, you really want a human presence into it. Let's say I'm
Yes,
picking up,
I'm not.
making up
That's
medical
very
equipment
specific.
that cannot be. Yeah,
That's specific, though, as a general thing, right? Because people are. Listen, let me tell you how. Let me tell you how they're. Yes, sir. I'm rolling, brother. Let me tell you. Let me ask you a question. They've already taught the consumer, thanks to the pause. Here's a tinfoil hat for you. They've already taught us
you gotta
during the
put it on.
pause to bring our ass downstairs and get our orders. Come to the car. Go to the car. They're already teaching the consumer, take your ass outside and meet us at the vehicle. We're not coming up. The food delivery drone robot thingies that are being used as rodeo bulls, right? We've seen the lady, woohoo, right? You have to go down and meet that thing. That thing's not coming up the elevator.
Uh-huh.
If you live in a condo or an apartment, or you work in an office building, and you use the robotic food delivery cart thingy, you have to meet it. They're training you to meet it. Amazon with their drones, when they're delivering packages. Remember that?
I even seen the fire department using drones to put out fires.
This is what I'm saying. So the world of Wall-E is coming. And it's coming a lot faster than people give it credit for. So unlike Tom Cruise, okay, unlike Maverick, when he says, sir, that might be true, but not today, right? There's a part in the movie where the admiral's telling him, your days as a fighter pilot are limited or are fast approaching, are going to be done. And he turns around and he says, that might be true, but not today. I can deliver cargo in this little freaking Domino's truck all day long. All day long. Your whole VHO package that you had in your truck from your video yesterday will fit in this Domino's truck.
Yes. Yes, it would.
So
yes, it would.
So maybe an arm comes out, drops it on the sidewalk, arm comes in, a little telephoto lens pops off, takes the picture at your mailbox, bing, it's out of there. You're on your own. They're training you. They're training you now.
Just wait until the bots come out.
I'm just saying.
The Tesla bots, those,
right?
Which
by the way,
UT have been working with for a long time, and Tesla did it in like 6 months. Whatever these guys have been doing for like years.
Yeah, of course.
This is.
The hell is he doing?
I'm sorry.
Okay. By the way, two things. Number one, if you're watching on my Twitch channel, listen, we're about to cut that feed. You need to come over here to YouTube. We're doing some testing within our software parameters. So as of right now, I am going to disconnect the Twitch feed. I appreciate you joining us, but you're going to have to shoot over here right now to the YouTube. So that's done. Okay. And then number two, for all my peoples in the house, bro, I got some breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news.
So there's some weird phenomena going on here.
It's hot as a motherfucker right now.
It is hotter than a motherfucker here today.
It's like 200 degrees right now. It is so hot that literally the branches are drying up and they're falling on cars. I am not kidding. Back to you, Eddie and Vinny.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro, it seems to be hot across the country right now. We can go ahead and take our daily look around the weather map. Give me a second. I'm gonna bring up the weather map for everybody here. And let's y'all shout out in the comments where you're at. Let me know where you're at. We will see just how hot it is for you in your part of the country. Okay. All right, in my part of the country, in Ramon's part of the country, right down here in Miami, Florida. Woo! We're already at 88 degrees, bro, and I got to go ahead and flip this battery today. We are already at 88 degrees. All right, we're going to pull back the veil. Woo, that country looks hot. Let's go to Austin, Texas.
Oh, Austin's going to be hot today.
Austin, Texas, 88 degrees right now. I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's hot. San Antonio, Texas. You know how them boys do it down there. Giddy up, 86 degrees out there. For my guy over in Phoenix. God damn, Jeff. Holy shit.
What does it say?
97 degrees.
Oh, it's 97. Well, what time is it? What time is it in Phoenix right now? Oh,
they're 2 hours behind, I think. So 2 or 3 hours behind.
It's 7 a.m. over there?
Yeah, bro. Something like that. 7 or 8 a.m. already. Woo! It's already 96 degrees.
Damn.
Let's go to Vegas. We got someone from our Discord that's out there dealing in the World Series. Already 92 degrees out there, same time frame as Phoenix. They are on fire. On fire. Let's go out to Cali. Let's see. Let me find LA. LA, you know what? I don't want to hear shit about trees falling. No more WeZoom. WeZoom, I don't want to hear about trees falling. It's only 69 degrees out there. What the hell? What the hell? It's 69 degrees. That's a good number, bro. I remember that number from a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, as we can see as of right now, the whole country's just hot, bro. It's just hot. And the whole world is just hot. Look at Africa, bro.
Just by the way, like when people talk about this global warming and whatever other stuff, can you like stop picking summer to say global warming? I mean, if it was like 90 degrees in the middle of winter, you know, then okay, I could understand that. But don't pick the summer.
Look at this already.
Oh my God, what is this? Is this South America?
No, this is Africa, bro. It's already 112 degrees in Saudi Arabia. There's a reason why I picked this specific area right here. It's already 112 degrees. There's Kuwait. There's Saudi. You know what's up here. I ain't going to get into it. There's Iran. Oh, my God, dude. So fucking hot. Right? Egypt, 101. Algeria, 110. Oh, man. Niger and Chad, they're in the hundreds. But, you know, when you look at this, you look at the overall map, right? I don't know. It still looks pretty cold up here. 16 degrees, right? Still looks cold up here. How is it 54 degrees here and 16 degrees here? Huh. Anyway, just wanted to give everybody a basic heads up on what's going on. Oh, above us. There we go. The Arctic's still up there. It is 33 degrees, though. That is kind of warm. So anyway, I just wanted to show everybody that real quick. That's it for our weather report for now. If you were on the Twitch and you came on over on the Twitch channel, we appreciate you being here. Look at Spies making a run.
Oh, that's right. This is going to be my second pullback here.
Spies making that run this morning.
Yep, look at this.
How much room does it have? It's got room, buddy. It's got room. I want to see it. I want to see it go a little bit today. He wanted Panama. I got to remember Dr. C, bro. I got to do Panama tomorrow. Remind me, Eddie. Anyway, Eddie. Anyway, what else is going on, brother?
Yeah, no, nothing.
How'd you do yesterday? I did
about 100, about 130, 140. I worked half the day. I thought it was pretty good. Actually, there was a concert going on, and the concert was actually paying off. So,
who was in concert over there by you?
I have no damn clue. No damn clue who was up there. All I know is that wow, we do have room to move here. Nice.
Yeah, we got a lot of room. Look for a squeeze today. Now, this could be a short-lived squeeze, but look for a squeeze today. I could see a little bit of a squeeze up today.
I'm just gonna hold on to my 30% gain here on my call. So I want to sell it for some reason. So something's telling me to sell it.
There is no shame in taking profit, dude. There's no shame in taking your profits. Take your profits when you need to take your profits, bro. All right, so I tried to do this yesterday a little bit with everybody knows we had the big gig war.
Thank you.
Going, right? Everybody knows we had the big gig war going, right? And I was trying to I gave a big shout out to Gig Wars official. They took out the Rideshare Garage over the weekend, and it wasn't by a little bit. They did good. They put it on us pretty good. So again, my hat's off to their team over there. They were better than we were. And that's that. So yes. Who won? Right? Gig Wars official won the first official team challenge.
It's because the car broke down. That's why.
No. It's not because my car broke down. Don't say that. My car did break down. It still broke down. When I'm done with the show here, I'm going out there to fix my damn car. But the no, they listen. Whoever that Ron B is, I don't know. Somebody has to teach me Teach me, Ron B, how you do $1,700 in 3 days on food delivery.
Yeah.
If that guy doesn't have a YouTube channel, he needs to get a YouTube channel. Because I want to know how you do 1,700. I'm not saying he didn't do it. He showed receipts. His receipts are in the Discord, on the Gig Wars official Discord. He showed receipts. Everybody else was normal. He was abnormal. So I want to know how he does it. Because if he's doing that in 3 days in the summer, when everybody else is crying about they can't get no decent orders, I want to be on that guy's team. I want to learn from him so that I can quit doing ride sharing and I will go do food delivery. That's all I'm saying. That's not a slam. That's a up. That's a one up. That's a damn.
Now, is that like consistent that he does it consistently in 3 days?
Apparently it is. According to Red, this guy's like a beast. He's like a food beast. I want to know. I want to know how he does it.
Yeah, so do I. I'm very interested in how
I think
he does
we all
it.
want to know how he does it. But the situation there is, and I'm not saying
Where is
he's
he
this
at?
way, I'm
What
just
state is
saying-
he in?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about this guy. I have no idea.
Because it all depends on the state too, so.
Maybe. Dude, who else in the nation right now, anywhere on YouTube, had showed you they're doing $1,500, $1,600, $1,700 in 3 days on food delivery?
Oh, yeah, no.
I ain't ever seen it.
I done like 600.
I ain't ever seen it.
in
I don't give a shit who they are. Not Pedro, not DoorDash, DoorDash Trader. None of these guys. I ain't seen nobody on the Rideshare Guys podcast. By the way, tonight, Tuesday night, you guys make sure you tune in. Go over there and tell them the Rideshare Garage sent you to watch their podcast tonight. I believe it's at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. They start their show. Very, very, a lot of journalistic type content. A lot of this and that. I mean, it's good technical stuff, and you can learn something there. So y'all make sure you tell them Rideshare Garage and In the Morning with Vinny and Eddie, or Eddie and Vinny, my bad, sent you there to watch the show. Make sure you put it in the comments. Eddie and Vinny sent us here. We've never seen you before, but we're going to watch you tonight. Let's have a presence in their chat.
Yeah, that separate the Ford Mustang driver, they're giving them. They're doing the same thing that they're doing the same thing that they were to Tesla. So it looks like
Treatment.
they favor whoever rents the car to make sure that the car gets paid and makes them look good. But then after some time,
Bro, have you been hearing? And I know we've touched upon this before. Bro, do you see how bad Hertz is digging off on these guys? On these, Hertz is digging in and literally taking more money than they're supposed to out of drivers' bank accounts. Like, it's not even funny.
Not unless they did it on purpose with the Tesla so they can move on into the Fords.
All I'm saying is Hertz is absolutely ganging up. I want to say certain words, but we got to be careful with the YouTube algorithm. They are absolutely, look at this, bro. Absolutely stealing from drivers right now. Melvin texted me yesterday, the day before yesterday. He was like, bro, they took another $230 out of my account. Right? Another $230 out of the account. He doesn't even have the car anymore.
Oh, really?
They hit him for a late charge on freaking on supercharging.
So
look at this shit.
Okay.
Last one was $938, bro.
Oh, be careful out there if you guys are renting the cars, the Teslas.
How is that possible, bro?
And not only that, they'll make you pay because what happens, it comes off, they'll probably freeze your account if you don't pay.
Well, here's the thing, dude. This is what I don't understand. When they tried to get me, now y'all remember, I jumped out. The minute they tried to do this, the minute when all of this crap first started and they tried to hit me with that extra money, red flag, I jumped out. I gave, here, you can have this shit. I called my guy, Richie, can you come get me? bro, come get me from here. I would not go for the rope-a-dope they were trying to do. They wanted to now charge you up front, but yet they're still hitting these drivers on the back end for supercharging. How do you hit them on both sides for the same supercharging charges? It makes no sense to me, dude. And Uber, I have not seen nothing in my Uber app yet that has come out to warn drivers. Listen, we understand there's a situation with Hertz. We're trying to work through it. Something, dude, Uber, do something to put your drivers at ease. You want them in these Teslas. You wanted them in these Teslas. I thought the Tesla was a decent trade-off, but now you guys have taken it so far to the extreme, and you're just letting Hertz run these drivers over. Hertz, I mean, Uber, when are you going to stand the fuck up, dude?
Yeah,
seriously.
They're not. They did it. So if this is right, I want to see if I would love to see if whoever rents the Mustangs are actually making a lot of money more than the Tesla rentals. Because if not, they're actually doing it on purpose. You know?
Yeah, they're doing it on purpose. Right? Yeah, they're doing it on. Look at this. Melvin says his last bill was $700 in the rent plus $238 that he told me about the late charge for the what you call it for the supercharging. But my guy Ron down here, Ron Share Culture, hopefully he'll be on the show tomorrow night, 9 p.m. on the East Coast, Rideshare Garage. Tune into your favorite driver and check out the show. Hopefully we'll have him on. Hopefully he's got his mess squared away. Because I ain't going to lie to you. What Ron is being passive about this shit. I'd be in jail already. I'd be in jail.
Are they still
bro.
overcharging? Are they still overcharging Ron?
Yeah. But because it's W-2, he can't get to the damn people. I keep telling him make a goddamn phone call. I don't know what his problem is, dude. I don't know what the issue is. Ron is my guy, right? He really is. Not your Ron B either. I don't know him. But my guy, Rideshare Culture, I don't know why he's taking it up the hind parts like this. I know he doesn't swing that way. But you know what? That sumbitch is walking like right now. He's taking it so hard. He's got to be walking like a cowboy. You know how them cowboys got that wide open hip look? He's got to be walking like he's trying to drop a baby, an anal baby. Bro, I can't do it, dude. I can't do. I don't understand it, bro.
So the whole entire, because the whole entire time I was renting, I turned my car in and I started noticing people were destroying the cars anyway when they were renting the Teslas. But I did notice that I was making a lot more because I was comparing myself to another buddy of mine that I got him to rent the car also. And they were favoring him above everybody else, but he was renting it. And then when he went in, and when he went out and took his truck out to do XLs or an XL Blacks, then he will make less money on the XL truck than he would with the Tesla. And I'm like, I have a funny feeling they're favoring those to rent the cars. This way it looks good for the company, and drivers will go out and rent the car. You know how much money they make on these cars? Cars require very little maintenance. Very little maintenance.
No, wait. But let's talk about that for a second. They require very little maintenance. But when you are in possession of the rental car, you got to go spend your time to take it in for the maintenance.
Uh-huh.
You got to go see them. And then if there's anything that's got to be done, then you have to, they tell you, come back. We'll give you a call. We got to get the voucher approved for the maintenance. So you're going to have to come back again. Yeah. Now you're sitting, bro, it's worse than going to a doctor's office.
And you know what
at least in a doctor's office, you only wait 2 hours.
And you know what Hertz does when they go inspect the car? They just walk around it. They look at the tire thread. That's all they can do. They just
for 2 or 3 hours.
They just walk. They don't do anything. They can't do anything. What the hell? What are they gonna repair? There's no engine in the front. There's no engine in the back. You can't get to any of the wiring. All right, everything is all locked up. All right, they got access. They got access to the tires, and the shocks, but they can't even change the shocks. They can change the tires. That's it. That's all they can do.
Like I said, bro. Like I said, when the shit was reasonable, when the rental fee was reasonable, because let's be honest, you could have rented the car for $299 plus tax if you didn't take any additional insurance. But they scare the hell out of you. Well, if it gets a scratch on the paint, or if you rub the rim, we're going to charge you for that, right?
$1,000 deductible.
So anyway, listen, the Driven Dad says, I figured out why Hertz is doing this to Uber driver. Well, bro, let us know. Okay, hold on. When I clicked on this stream, there was a Hertz ad. In this ad, they have Tom Brady. They can't afford Tom Brady, so they think Uber drivers are too dumb to know they are being charged for a Tom Brady fee. Wait a minute. Are you saying, Driven Dad, are you in on my channel or are you in on Eddie's channel? I want to know which channel it had the Hertz ad on it, bro. Oh my God, that is hysterical. Dr. C says rental program sucks. It only works for drivers who can't get a car loan. All repairs are being paid by proxy from the driver, especially nails and tires. That's on the driver to cover. So, you know, if somebody was trying to get in there, and Dr. C, while I might agree with you, I do agree with you that drivers that are renting the cars might not have the ability to go out and get their own car. I get that. But it should still be somewhat affordable so that the driver can pick themselves up.
Correct. But
You understand what I'm saying?
They're going to find out when they rent the car, they're going to find out how affordable it actually is.
Well, right now it's not affordable at all.
Correct.
You got to be a fucking fool. You got to be a fool to be on the Hertz rental
if
program.
you can afford a Tesla doing the rental, I'm telling you, you can afford to get your own.
Okay, but wait a minute. Now, see, it's kind of unfair to say that, Eddie. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why. Going back to Dr. C's comment, not everybody's credit is there. Not everybody. I wish people would stop saying that shit. It really, you know what? I'm getting. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm in timeout. I got to put myself in timeout.
So, if you can afford to pay for the rental during these times, then you could probably afford, okay, to get your own Tesla. So if you were worried about a credit, whatever, all that stuff, that's like out of the, it's just, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, if you were able to get yourself into a damn Tesla, okay, and you're worried about the payments, don't worry about it. You should be able to afford to make the payments. I mean, the Tesla cost you like 20 something. It was costing me about a little bit over $2,000 a month just for the car, and then there was fees that they put on top of it. When I had my original car, it was costing me $1,300, and that was including the charge.
All right. Hold on. I had to go collect my thoughts and get a Coca-Cola. Listen, when we start talking about people in general, okay, not everybody has a $4,500 or a $7,000 down payment that they can go and buy a new goddamn car with. Not everybody has that. Not everybody has good enough. Wait, no, let me finish, Eddie, because I get sick of hearing this shit. Not everybody, just because you can afford the monthly payment, doesn't mean you can afford the car. I know people driving Benzes, Mercedes-Benzes, the German taxis, okay, that can afford the payment but can't afford the car. Not everybody has good enough credit. Not everybody, you know, there's a lot of people, bro, that have been beaten down, especially now. And a year from now, bookmark, timestamp this live stream. Hold on, let me finish, please. Timestamp this live stream. Timestamp this live stream. A year from now, half the people in this goddamn chat right now are going to be in some type of financial situation.
Correct.
Because everybody's getting beat down. So not everybody can just, you shouldn't say that, dude. I would appreciate if you would stop saying
credit.
That.
How the hell you think I got the Tesla in the first place?
Eddie,
how do you think I got the Tesla in the first place? When I bought my own Tesla, I had to fix my own credit, okay? And I lost the Tesla, and I had to fix my credit again. And I busted my ass in the Nissan.
Okay.
And I busted my butt in a Nissan, and I had to do that. The rental Nissan. Because I couldn't get.
Did you have a whole household to take care of? Wait. Were you taking care of your whole household at that time too?
Yes.
No. Be honest about it, bro. Be honest about it. Because when I had now, not that how many children should matter, but not everybody is in a situation where they can just go and
don't get me wrong. I didn't put a down payment on my Tesla.
No, Eddie, let me finish. You cut me off. You're acting like a woman. Stop acting like a fucking woman.
Listen.
Okay.
If you got a problem with your credit, fix it. Okay, and then go for the Tesla. If you're gonna go do the rental, fine, go for it. Go ahead. It's like a worst case scenario type of thing. That's what I had to do. But I was taking all my money and I was doing it to figure. You know how I spent thousands of dollars trying to fix my credit, paying everything down,
Okay,
paying all my credit cards off,
and
and
we
then I was
understand
able to
that,
get
Eddie.
it.
But you should understand, bro, where I'm coming from. When you hit rock bottom, life ain't that goddamn easy.
Correct.
And in this particular situation, what we're talking about right here, right now, okay, is that they offered them, and yes, is it predatory? Fucking A right, it was predatory.
Yeah.
It's still predatory, right? Listen, Hertz is predatory with this deal with freaking Uber. The Ford network, whatever the fuck it is with the Mustangs, right? It's predatory by nature because they're locking you in to this high rental fee with insurance for an extended period of time. At least Hertz only bent you over for a week. You could get out. Ford isn't bending you over for a week. You're committed. It's a lease. You're committed to that shit. Okay? When you think about hitting rock bottom, when you think about people that are trying to pick themselves back up from the bottom, it ain't all sunshines and rainbows, and it takes a long time.
Yes, it does.
So what the hell do you do? So right now, people had an opportunity to get into these cars and go to work to try to fix their credit, to try to pay their bills. But to sit there and say, well, oh, if you can afford the fucking weekly payments, you can afford the loan. You got to have the ability to get the loan.
Yes, but that's something totally different. I'm talking about affordability.
I'm going to say something that's really going to piss people off. I'm going to say something that's really going to piss people off now.
Okay.
Because I hate predatory shit. I hate that shit. That little sponsor that the other channel has, our Big Brother's got, that shit is predatory. That shit is predatory. And they're praying they ain't no better than fucking Uber, Lyft, DoorDash. They ain't no better than, it's all predatory. So coming into the rideshare game, you do what you got to do until it's meant to do what you're meant, until the time comes to do what you're meant to do. You understand?
Correct.
But I would appreciate it, brother, if you would stop saying, oh, if you can afford, just go get the loan and buy the car.
No,
Not everybody has that
I didn't say go get the loan and get the car.
That's exactly what you said.
The payments,
That's exactly what you
if you could afford, okay, if you could get the Tesla because you want to drive a nice car, whatever, and all that stuff, because you can't get it on your own, you should know that if you can afford driving just Uber to make those payments, then I'm telling you, you can afford, if you was able to get a loan for the car without even a down payment like I did, all right, then with a high interest rate, well, actually, no, I didn't get a high interest rate. I got a really low interest rate. You can afford the payments. You can afford the payments.
Do you know what the average interest rate? Do you know what the average interest rate right now on a used car? On a used car loan?
Is it like 7?
Doesn't matter if you're 7. How about 15?
7, something like that.
How about 15?
Yeah, no, look.
I'm just saying, bro. Listen, I've been there. I have been there. Twice I have been there. Where you are king, you are on your pedestal, you're doing everything right, and somebody comes and snatches the fucking world out from underneath you. I have been there twice, and I'm building myself back up again. So I take 100%.
Say that last part again.
I have been knocked off my pedestal twice.
And
I have been to the mountaintop twice and got knocked down twice.
Okay.
And I am in the process of building back. I am still building back up from the last time.
Nice.
But it
That's
takes time.
what I'm talking about.
But here's it. Yeah, but Eddie.
Did I ever
Eddie,
think of, you know what I was driving before the Tesla?
I already had
A
the
Mini
car.
Cooper.
Wait a minute. Wait. No, fuck that. Hold up.
A Mini Cooper.
I already had the car. I didn't have to go out and get a loan to start driving Uber. I didn't have to go out and rent a car to start driving Uber. I already had a car. It's a big difference, bro.
Driven that.
Everybody, you know what? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Driven that. What happens if you get the car and you get deactivated from rideshare? Good question. Go to another app. Like I was saying earlier, you got to have at least 10 apps in there.
You know what?
Okay.
And here comes my guy.
And then worst case scenario, put the car rental on Turo. Boy, did I have that in mind.
Listen, here comes my guy Richie with the 850 credit score. He can afford to get the low interest rate. But the poor bloke that's just getting out there, the guy who's just trying to pick himself up, he ain't got an 850 fucking credit score.
Oh.
His shit's somewhere around 550, 580, if he's lucky.
You're going
So,
to the, you're going,
you know what?
you're going to the
You
whole
motherfuckers-
credit thing. You
You
need to
motherfuckers.
understand. If
No, 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 no,
what
no,
was my
no, no,
T-shirt? What
no.
was my T-shirt? Nobody cares. Work
You know
harder.
what?
If you
You
got bad
bitches are
credit,
privileged.
fix it. Okay. If you want to work
You
your butt
guys are
off,
privileged
if
and elite. You're in a good spot. You never got punched in the face, I guess. I don't know. I'm not saying you haven't. Let me rephrase that.
but
Not everybody is in a position where they can do that because they
no,
also have
put
other
yourself in a
responsibilities.
position to do that.
Okay.
It's
All right. I'm
hard
done with
work.
it.
It's not supposed to be
I'm done
easy.
with it. I'm done with it.
It's
You
hard
guys
work.
are
It's
looking.
not supposed to be easy.
Okay.
Okay. If your
I'm
credit
done
is
with it.
bad, fix it.
You're right.
If you're in
You're
ride
right. You're
sharing
right.
and you're making money,
You're right.
all right, take the
You're
whatever
right.
extra
You're
money you
right.
have and
You're right.
fix your credit. Shit,
You're right.
I did
You're
it.
right.
I
You're
did a
right.
video
Right.
on
It's
it.
that easy.
It cost me $1,000
It's that
bucks.
easy.
Yeah,
Snap your fingers.
It's
Snap
that
your fingers
simple.
and make it happen.
You work hard.
There you go.
You work hard and you take that
Okay.
money and you reinvest it, all right, and you fix your credit, and
Okay.
then you make a video
Bro.
on it, and then you see your credit score. It
Bro.
might take a nice big jump. It'll cost you a little bit of money, okay, and a little bit of hard work, and you have to
You
deal.
gotta fucking have the money to spend the money, Eddie. That's what I'm trying to get through your head.
You work. That's
Fuck,
how you
dude.
fix it. You work. You get a job and you work.
Fuck.
If you're doing the gig apps, you grab the gig apps, okay, and you make money off of it. And then you take that money and you reinvest it. Don't we talk about that every day? Something called, hold on, what's that word? The pivot?
Well, you know what? You got to be in a position to make that pivot.
Well, correct.
And not
correct.
everybody is.
But the way you put yourself in a
Not
position is by
everybody
what?
is. Not everybody is.
By what?
Not everybody is in
You
that.
fix your
Not
situation.
everybody is in that position.
You fix your situation.
Not everybody is in that position. Okay. Well.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
okay.
if you ain't making money because you're working 40 hours a week, maybe you should work 60.
Bro, there's people out.
Maybe you
There's
should work
people
80.
out here working 3 jobs. There's people out here working 3 jobs to try to make ends meet just as it is. Rent is up across the nation.
is
No,
right.
stop. Rent. You live in a cheap fucking place, right? For now. Your rent in your place is inexpensive compared to people's rent where I live, where people's rent is in New York, where people's rent is in California.
You're talking about
Okay?
two different.
Now,
You're talking about 2 different states where the pay is totally different.
we're more free than Texas, bro. We don't lock up our
me
people
making
for
$2,000 a week here is like making $3,000 in Cali.
Okay, well, you know what, Eddie? I'm gonna bust your bubble here, bro. I didn't want to do it, but you're gonna make me do it. Don't make me do it. Don't make me. You know what? I'm gonna go in timeout for a second so that I don't do it because I really like you.
He went on timeout. I can't believe he went on timeout. Yeah, the rent here keeps going up little by little. It keeps doing it. Listen, okay, you gotta take your finances and you gotta put them in place and you gotta fix everything. We've been telling you for a while. And when it was the busy season, I took all my money and I reinvested. You know how much Bitcoin I have? I mean, I had to cash out of my IRA to pay for my bills when things were bad. And then next thing you know, Uber, Lyft, okay? And I downloaded a whole bunch of apps. And then I started doing, no, so we gotta get Vinny, we gotta get Vinny back. I said the F word. God damn it. I hope my daughter's not watching. Anyway, and you get your freaking damn self out of that damn situation. But then you can't come to the end and be like, oh, well, I didn't do anything about it because I had to pay all my bills. Hey, I had to pay all my damn bills too. Shit, I lost my Tesla. And then when I was picking myself back up, I had my shot. To get another Tesla. Okay, and what did I do? I got the XT6. Why did I get the XT6? Because it's a 7-seater, and I got more room for that. Let alone, I downloaded an additional 9 apps into my arsenal. This way, if Uber and Lyft don't work out because they start people or double, if you get both of them, then you got something else to go back to. And then with that money, additional money that I had, shit, why do you think I'm on a diet? What do you think I'm on a carnivore diet? What do you think I go 16 hours of fasting? I don't eat anything till 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
Because your ass is fat.
I ain't got this.
Oh, you kiss my ass. You kiss my ass.
Hey, listen. Just because I make the videos look nice, shit. Do you know how I got? Do you know how I pay for the computer? You know how I pay for the computer? Okay, my computer came because of the Uber, the YouTube. The
Yes.
YouTube income. I take that YouTube income and I put it right back into there. It doesn't come out of my own pocket.
Eddie. I'm going to sum this all up, and then I want to move on. I'm going to ask you one question.
Nobody cares.
Just one
Work
question,
harder.
sir. Listen, I want to ask you one question. Okay? You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? When you had your unfortunate accident with the Tesla you owned, remember that?
Yep.
And you had the accident and the car was totaled out, correct?
Yes.
They paid the car off, right?
Yeah. Well,
why did you not turn around? No. Why did you not turn around right then and there and buy you another Tesla?
because I couldn't afford it by credit.
Thank you. You know what? Now your ass is in timeout. You just answered the fucking argument. This guy, I rest my case. I should have been a fucking lawyer. My mother said I talked too much when I was a kid. I should have been a fucking lawyer. I put him in timeout. I didn't throw him out of the street.
You didn't even let me finish my story.
Because there's nothing to finish. You couldn't afford it. There you go. That was it. I rest my case, yo. I rest my case. That's it. He wants to come back in and say something. Now he's going to come in like a freaking liberal and try to explain himself out of it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Eddie.
Sure. Okay.
We're waiting.
All right. Yeah. I'm baffled. Yeah. Right. I couldn't afford it. But then I was able to get it again. I wonder why. So.
No, you did not buy another Tesla. You didn't buy. Wait. You didn't buy a second Tesla.
No.
You rented when Hertz wasn't bending people over. And that's our whole point to the conversation here. Is now Hertz is bending people over, but we're in an economic situation nationwide, right, where people have no choice. They have to take care of their families. They have to take care of their bills, whether they're single or got 28 kids. Either way you look at it, the timing and the situation is different. Bro, there are plenty of people out there got 28 kids, you know. They can't keep it in their pants. What can I tell you? They got no electricity. They can't afford electricity, so they screw and have kids. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, bro, with all due respect, all I'm asking is to stop telling people just go out and buy it.
No,
because it's a cop-out answer.
I didn't say go
it's
out
a cop-out answer.
I'm talking about affordability. Okay.
You can't.
Here we go again. Here we go. All right, here we go. First Tesla. First Tesla. I didn't get approved. I got denied. Why? Because they said I couldn't afford it. So I had to get a cosigner for it. Okay. And now I was making money. With Uber. I was making money with Uber and Lyft enough to be able to afford it, but they didn't want to give me the loan. I had to find a cosigner.
Hey, this is funny. Hold on. Dr. C says, get your kids on Carnivore and use the child tax credits for a down payment on the XT.
Yeah, they don't give
That's
you
actually funny, dude.
Child credits.
I
don't even, it's a credit. They don't give me any of that money back.
That's right. Eddie worked to bail himself out after the Tesla. That's the difference. He worked on it instead of crying about it.
Correct.
Well, yeah, he can do that.
This is whatever your situation is. Whatever your situation is, bro, you're down and now.
Wait. I'm sorry, Eddie. I hate to do this, but I got to respond to Richie. Richie's not wrong in what he just said. You're not wrong in what you said, that you work and take your time to get there. Nobody's saying that's wrong. You damn right. You don't cry about it. You pull yourself up and you work your way out.
And you go.
But
right?
the original issue I had was to stop saying, I would ask you kindly that everybody who always says, oh, it's a ripoff, it's this. Yes, we know that. It's predatory. We've established that. But sometimes that's all people can do to be able to pick themselves up and bail out, as Eddie had to do.
Correct.
Eddie had to do that, right?
I had to do it.
He had to go.
I had no choice.
He had to go rent the car. He had to rent the car to do the job. That's my point. And right now, in the current environment, Hertz is fucking these drivers over. That's my point. That's it. Nobody's saying nobody cares, work harder. I agree. Nobody cares, work harder. Get yourself there. That's what we talk about. That's what we preach about on our channels. It ain't easy.
Everybody ain't built for
It's
this.
not
But quit
supposed
saying
to
it's just
be.
that fucking easy to go buy a goddamn car.
No,
Because
I
people
didn't
can't just go
say
buy a
it was
goddamn car.
easy. It's not supposed to be
I'm back in
easy.
time out.
But if you want, but if you want to get something, go get it. Ain't nobody gonna give it to you. Ain't nobody gonna give it to you. Yeah, he went on timeout. I bet you he's laughing back there. Listen, you're freaking going. You go out and you drive and you make that damn money and get yourself out. All right. If you think you can do this and not afford it, hey, more power to you. Keep thinking that way, and you're gonna be in the rental for the rest of your life. All right. If you want to get out, work your ass off. Stop going out drinking. Stop buying crap that you don't need. Okay. Stop visiting your friends. Stop doing all that stuff. Work, make that money, reinvest it. All right. And when I'm talking about reinvest it,
By the
open a
way,
stupid website, start a stupid YouTube channel. All right. Just do all that
whoa,
stuff
whoa,
and work yourself
whoa.
out.
YouTube's not stupid. Whoop is stupid. YouTube is not stupid, bro.
It's
If it wasn't for YouTube, we wouldn't be having this argument. What are you talking about?
correct. But
Emotional damage.
it is simple. It is simple. But the reason why I wear the shirt that I have, which is, nobody cares, work harder, is like if you hit you down and things are really bad, then you hit you down. You're the ones that are at the rock bottom. Okay. And nobody going to get you out. And nobody going to come to the rescue. Nobody came to my rescue. I had to do something.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. I
And
agree with that 100%.
now, if there's other people out there that want to work with me together and work my way out of this damn freaking situation, then more power to it. More power to it.
Listen, people have built, I know people that have built complete businesses starting with Uber, starting from Uber. I did. I built a business starting from Uber. So, I get it. I get it. Yes, we're still moving up, buddy. We're still moving up. Spy just hit a 52-week high, bro.
So, listen.
Y'all, I hope you know I love Eddie. I do. We have disagreements sometimes. So it's not that he's wrong and I'm wrong or he's right and I'm right.
This is the way I always thought about it. When I lost my Tesla, I was like, if I could do it once, I could do it again. But the second time, I didn't want a cosigner. I was approved for the loan with the same cosigner, but I didn't want that damn cosigner on the loan because I did not want that person part of it. So I kept looking, and I got accepted for the loan. No down payment.
Okay, Eddie, you didn't have 4 kids in the house. You didn't have a wife in the house. It was you. Now you still had your daughter. You still had your son, right? You still had to do what you had to do. But you were responsible for yourself.
Correct,
right?
correct. But it's more expensive when you're living out of the family instead of being in the family. It's more expensive.
It's only more expensive if you're still paying for the X.
No.
If you got to pay the X from a court order, it's different. If you got to pay for the kids, I get it. Listen, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying it's a whole different type of stress.
The different type of stress. Together is easier because you pay everything is through help. You help each other.
I agree with that.
When you're on your own, you pay for all your things, which are more expensive. All right, and everything else that's on the other side.
Bullshit.
All right.
Well,
I'm talking about the kids. I'm talking about the kids. Taking care of the kids. Taking care of the kids.
Well, yeah, you got
correct.
You got to help the kids.
You got to help the
kids.
It. Okay.
Hey. And I'm just saying. But let's not talk about the financial obligation, because now your time you can do 16 hours a day working, bro. Right. And then once 2-3 times a week, you got to go and see the babies. I get that. Like, I respect that. But 4 or 5 days out of the week, you can do 16 hours a day if you need to do it.
Who's Statler and Waldorf?
Who? What? I don't even know what
Commuter.
You're talking about. I think Commuter's like, you guys are better than Statler and Waldorf.
Who's Statler and Waldorf? Yeah.
Oh, God. Anyway, I don't know. I'm hoping that's a compliment. I'm hoping
shit.
He's not saying what. Who's he talking about, bro? I have no idea who he's talking about. Bring it up, bro. Don't do that. That's funny. The Muppets. He called us Muppets, bro. He
Yeah,
called
you
us
believe it? I
Muppets.
remember these.
Bro, they were awesome though. The Muppets were awesome though, dude.
Dude, this is such a long time ago, bro.
Oh
This
shit.
is freaking awesome, Spice. Taking off.
Anyway, yes it is. Come on, mother. Come on down. Let's go.
This is great. But yeah, this is what we always talk about, the
Digga-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
pivot, and you gotta always work into something else. What I've been doing lately is every time I have myself $50 to give away, I buy Bitcoin. I don't even know what's at. I just keep buying a little bit. I've been doing the same thing with both of my kids' accounts. I have them so they can't touch these accounts until they're 21. So the money gets reinvested into dividend incomes companies, so they receive dividends.
God damn it. Had me cracking up over here.
And
Boy, you got me hot, Eddie.
oh yeah,
You got me hot,
it's a
Eddie.
freaking hey.
I was ready to get. I was ready.
Listen.
Oh,
Just
you had me hot.
take a cold
I'm
shower.
joking.
Cold shower.
I'm joking.
Cold shower.
Actually, cold shower sounds good right now.
All right.
Good thing I paid my light bill so I can afford the cold shower.
But I have always taken a little bit of the money and putting it away into the market. A little bit of money, took it away into the market. You know, it's kind of like the website. Whenever I get this, and I'm not even a web freaking designer, freaking sucks. So I'm trying to put everything together little by little. But at the end of the day, it's
Eddie,
my
how
problem.
many hours? How many hours a day do you work, Eddie?
Usually I try to stay up for about 12 hours a minimum.
You suck, dude. I'm up 14 to 16 hours
Well,
a day.
correct. That's up.
Working on all kinds of different shit. Just trying to get through it. You know, they ain't nobody independently wealthy.
So
I
like,
struggle just like everybody else, bro.
if I don't wake up at 3 because I'm
all
tired, I
struggle.
automatically wake up at 5. I can't sleep. Like today I just woke up at 5. I was like, damn it. You know, I was like, I got to go do something. And then I started
By the
looking
way,
for
I'm up,
news. I started doing all this stuff, you know, but you got to
I'm
keep
up
it moving.
75%. Eddie, I'm up 75% on my calls.
Nice. I sold mine at about 40.
Nope.
This is so.
That's why I went for the cheapies. Remember, these calls only cost me 2 cents.
Mine cost me two. I still have two $12 calls.
See, that's the other thing about trading I think people get tripped out on. And I've been learning from this new mentor guy that Eddie and I have been getting into. You don't always need to swing for the biggest fences. You don't need to buy $2 contracts, $2.20 contracts. If you wait for the setups, and if the setups play out the way you're predicting them to play out, you can double your money by not spending and investing a whole lot of money in one shot.
Yeah.
So I just want to put
Just
that out
take
there.
little money, and put it in there. So you get used to it. So you get used to it, it becomes routine, and the next thing you know, you see them, and then you don't get as nervous. You know, in the beginning, I used to be as nervous as dude. I used to shake.
Yeah, we know. We know. We watched you shake a little bit.
You know, it's like
We
I'm
watched you
nervous.
shake.
I'm nervous.
You're getting there.
Now I
You're
just
getting there.
place my trade and I just let it work because it's only $12. It's only $12. So I'm letting it play. I was down.
Oh,
I
come
was down.
on. God damn, even the VIX is way down. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. VIX is down. Dixie's holding down. There's some resistance above here right now. We're hitting up against it now, so we might see a little pullback. And then watch for the bulls to bounce and rip. Whee! Let's go, baby.
Na. Let me see, 18. You know what? I could.
Which one? What's Tony? Tony had a question in here. I think everybody's listen. If you guys are having disagreements in the chat, it's okay. It's okay to have disagreements. That's the beauty of where we live. We have the right to disagree. Just keep it respectful. I'm not saying nobody's being disrespectful. Just keep it respectful.
Correct. Everybody has their own opinion.
Yeah. At the end of the day, bro, if you're watching this right now, you are not a millionaire somewhere. Because if you were a millionaire, you'd be listening to the lies of Kramer on MSNBC or CNBC. You wouldn't be here with us. So none of us.
But if you were nice and comfortable, you'd be sitting back at your house and maybe driving to some casinos or something like that. If you happen to drive by one,
club. Yeah, taking your wife to the strip club.
You know.
All right, commuter. We'll see you, brother.
I'll see you, commuter.
It's nothing but love. It's nothing but love for all of us. You know.
Driven Dad said this about you lose your butt. Eddie offered a person losing their butt, but now on her to no credit. Yeah, I'm telling you, the things it's not supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be easy, man. When I went through my, it was during the pandemic, and I couldn't get anything, man. The pandemic. Not only that, the car blew up. The engine on my Mini Cooper, man, the engine blew, and I wasn't even driving it. It was somebody else that was freaking driving it. So I had to do something. I'm sitting in my job, and in my job, it was sooner or later. By the way, and I was on my computer, and I was looking at Tesla, and my other buddies that were my security work buddies, they were looking at me, and he's like, why are you looking at Tesla? But he said, you can afford that. And I looked at him, and I was like, are you sure about that? You know, it's a pendejo trying to
All
doubt me
right.
what I can and cannot do.
So,
All right.
so
And
there's a
then
good.
and
That's a
then
good. That's a good question though.
yeah. And so I'm looking at this S. So what did I do? What did I do after that? When I was able to get it, when I got my hands on it, I picked it up, whatever, and other stuff. I drove the car to work for about 2 months, and then I was really hustling. So I used to work the PM at my job till about 11 p.m. and then I used to work really early in the morning. So the shift that I do now, I used to do in my job. So in the mornings, really early in the mornings, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I used to run until about 2, and then at 3 o'clock, I used to go to my regular job. But I used to drive the Tesla. And they were like, nice car. And I was like, yeah, bitch, you trying to say that? Because last time you were saying that I couldn't afford it. I was like, all right. All right. Oh, and when I got it, my payments were 666 out of all the numbers. I couldn't. The bank gave it to me. It was because of the cosigner, but because our money together, we were able to make the payments. But 666, I didn't even make that. I didn't even make that in 2 weeks. I didn't even make 600 in 2 weeks because of all the taxes and all the fees and the medical and all that stuff that I had to pay. So I didn't know how I was gonna pay for it, but I busted my butt. I
Bro, everybody.
busted my butt. You
Wait,
wouldn't believe.
you are not special because you busted your ass. Everybody busts their
There
ass.
was times.
I'm not saying you specific. I'm saying in general, right? Everybody has to bust their ass. Everybody.
There was times
Doesn't
that I
matter what
slept
level
in the
you're at.
car. I slept in a car.
And
Dude.
and
And I was like, I can't go home. And I was like, "Ugh," and I passed out. But
and
it was
here you want to hear
it was
something
some
fucked
bad
up?
stuff.
You want to hear something really fucked up? Nah, you know.
And then what's going on now? It's not as bad as it's not as bad as what's going on here. Just imagine. I was like, yep, you quit your job. Where are you gonna go? Ain't nobody hiring. Everybody's home. I wasn't getting no money.
keep saying they're hiring, but yet-
I wasn't getting no steam. I think I got steamy money for like a couple of weeks, and then that was it.
Bro, don't nobody feel bad for you. Work harder.
That's right. That's right. So don't expect me to feel any bad for anybody that's going through hard times. I was like, get your ass up and go.
Actually, oh wow, Vinny is an ass clown. Eddie is right and should separate himself from Vinny.
Okay. He's from Jersey. He's from Jersey.
Okay, Vinny is an ass clown. Eddie is right and should separate himself from Vinny.
Yeah, no,
Interesting.
I don't know. That's a very interesting. But hey,
Yeah, who is High Pack 80? I'm just curious who that is. Is that Nick from Jersey?
maybe he changed the name and came back in here.
Is that Nick from Jersey with a little skirt and blonde wig on? Is that who that is? High Pack, come on, buddy. Let's see what you got. Come on, brother. I'm willing to have a discussion. Let's go.
But
I've been called a lot worse by a lot better, my brother. You ain't doing me no favors.
yeah, people just don't understand. People just don't get it until they're in the same until they're in the position. Man, you just got to go and you just got to do it. You just got to do it. When I was at my rock bottom, man, was I expecting somebody or any of my buddies to show up and be like, hey, let's do something. But no, nobody. So I even slept in my apartment on the floor because I had no bed. The only blanket that I had was my jacket. And all the money that I was making was going to the apartment. And that was after I left PR, and PR wiped everything out that I had. Lost 2 cars that I had. One was for me, one was for my significant other, and everything was good. Lost it all, and then I had to make a choice. Either stay in PR and go through the poverty again, or leave and start somewhere new. And that's what I did. I left. The moment I was able to leave, I left, and I was gone. Left everybody behind, family and friends. I didn't want nothing to do with it.
Oh, here you go. Here you go. German Dad says, I don't think getting a loan on a Tesla is the answer to everyone getting kicked out of a Hertz
Oh,
car.
yeah. Correct.
Buy a bike and DoorDash your way up to a car. That's a legit way to do it. Or like Kiki said, buy a skateboard. 100%. 100%, bro. 100%. No doubt about it. You do what you got to do until it comes time to do what you're meant to do.
So yeah, back in the day, I don't know. Oh, you guys can't see it because the bike is black, and so is my bike. Yeah. So you guys see that? You guys see that? This is my when my
So are we gonna watch you do DoorDash Uber Eats orders on your electric bike today?
well, it's been on my mind. It's been on my mind, and I've been thinking about it.
I would love to see, bro. I think all of us would enjoy watching that video.
This is a Sauron when it first came out. When my car blew, I needed to get. Look, there was no buses to go to work. There's no fucking buses. So either I walk 6 miles or I ride my bike 6 miles. Dude, but it's there's hills. You know, it's 6 miles. You know that I was weighing 190 pounds.
Wait. Can you say that again? All I'm hearing are excuses. Like I'm even putting my ear next to it, bro. All I'm hearing are excuses. I want to make sure I hear this right.
Yeah. Keep listening to my excuses. So
I had to go to school.
I had to
in
go.
The snow both ways.
I have to go 6 miles. So either I take the bus, which was never showing up, all right, during the pandemic, when everything was shut down, or I ride my bike 6 miles. So I started riding my bike 6 miles. Not this bike, pedal bike, 6 miles. How do you think I got to 190 pounds to 170 pounds so fast during the pandemic? You know, that's what started my whole entire exercise routine. And so it used to rain, you know, and I had to deal with all the it's freezing outside, and I got this through credit. I didn't have the money to pay for it, but it was like one of my worst case scenarios. So I started driving this around. This is before I even got the Tesla, and I started driving this back and forth to work. Okay, and then when I was at my job doing this, I was like, hey, like this is really like, what am I going to do? Like, I can't.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Where do you put the baby car seat on that thing?
Nowhere.
I'm just saying.
Nowhere.
I'm just saying. That's right. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, my friends.
So this is my bike right here. Hold on.
Yes, I have arrived, Eddie. I have arrived, brother.
Sauron. Let me see. Sauron electric bike. Oh, here we go.
I have arrived. I have been called an ass clown on YouTube. Yes, I've arrived.
Yes, nice.
I have arrived. Nick from Jersey went and got a new name. I have arrived. Yes. I feel so good now. Anyway, bro, it's 10:59. We have run the clock already. I don't know, Eddie. Can you hear me?
Look at this.
He still wants to bring up this bike. He's not paying attention.
Look at this. This is the new one. This is the new one that is actually out, and it's actually 3,250. Mine cost me about 33, 34 lunar cycles, and it's out of stock because people keep buying. But got time for this. Here they steal them. People see these things, man, on your yard. They pop the chain and they take it. But this is where I got it. Lunar cycles, baby. Oh, this baby saved me so many times. All right, and I fell off of it too. Oh, so cool. And $3,300 I couldn't even afford to pay.
Steven's still picking on you. Had shoes, no shoes, had to fight a bear both ways. Bro, we all been through it, us. And we're all gonna go through it again. Because ain't nobody got it made.
No.
Ain't nobody got it made. If they did, they wouldn't be on here. Right, High Pack? If we all had it made, we wouldn't be on YouTube.
And I've been recording it since the beginning. Yeah, no.
Instead of eating,
The
Eddie is spending his
food,
money on an e-bike.
Melvin, the food came down to a
That's
very,
what I said,
very,
bro.
very minimal, very minimal. The food.
No, Melvin. That's what I said. I would love to see Eddie doing deliveries on his e-bike.
So
I would. I think it's an absolute great idea. We got people, dude. They do it downtown Miami here. I'm sure you guys got it in any of the major cities. Everybody's on those scooters, man, doing DoorDash and Uber Eats left and right. They're moving on them scooters and on them e-bikes. I know New York City, what do? They do actual bicycles, like no help, no electric help. They're on those bicycles, the couriers, the delivery couriers, and things like that.
I know
I think
Domino's. I
it's
think
phenomenal.
Domino's here gives people the electric bikes to do the deliveries.
Bro, isn't it now? What was it, Domino's or Papa John's now? Papa John's is now on with Uber Eats and DoorDash. So now you're really getting whammied if you're a client, a customer. You got to pay the delivery fee that every restaurant seems to be charging now because nobody's tipping anymore, so to speak. So every restaurant I order from, they're already hitting me with a $3 to $5 delivery fee. And then you still feel obligated to tip out the driver. Even though the driver, well, in some cases are getting a delivery fee, and some cases aren't. Like Papa John's doesn't give a delivery fee. Papa John's is terrible pizza anyway.
I don't know. I've actually liked Papa John's. With Domino's and Papa John's, I always took Papa John's. Just I don't know.
I hate Papa John's.
It's just
I
for
hate
me.
Papa
It
John's.
tastes better.
All right. So Driven Dad has said if you can't afford a rental anymore and you don't want to buy stuff on credit because that's how you got yourself messed up in the first place, check out Wilser Hustles. And we've got his link in the chat. So I'll go check him out. Yeah, I'm always interested
Well,
in
also
learning about new
hustles.
stuff.
Okay.
So guys, listen. Don't be all twisted like it's one way or the other here. Eddie and I are just having a discussion, and we're actually on the same team. My whole thing is I'm just saying that it's not as easy as people think. And when people make those statements like that, it just rubs me the wrong way because I've been that guy where the credit wasn't there and I didn't have the ability to just run out and buy a car
Now,
to do what I had to do.
the
So
part,
that's all I was saying.
the part,
That was all I was saying.
listen,
Wait, Eddie. There you go.
the
Go ahead.
part that I don't, the part that I don't talk about and that I don't put on my videos, it's the feeling. Okay, they're not knowing what to do when you put yourself in that little corner.
Well, we all have that feeling.
Okay.
There are drivers right now. There are drivers right now that have that exact same feeling. They're lost. They don't know where to go.
Correct.
Because they're getting bent over by these apps. And look what happens, bro. Even the best of us wind up arguing with each other, having a lively debate with each other because of this crap.
So
you know what I'm saying?
That's the part that I don't talk about. And it's the one that hits you hard, like down bottom, like
nobody talks about it.
You start thinking about the easy way out. But you stick through with it. You stick through it. You deal with it, and then just keep putting it in your head. It's supposed to happen. It's supposed to be like this.
My man Thomas says, "Good morning, my brothers. I'm out here grinding, but I'm listening. We appreciate you as always, my friend. Always."
This is Sparta!
Thank you, Thomas.
Eddie?
Man. See,
look at this. Steven's feeling it right now. Steven says he's in that feeling right now because he didn't even do anything wrong, dude. That's so messed up. He didn't do anything wrong. And a lot of times, a lot of people, they don't do anything wrong. They think they're doing everything right, and then life comes in and punches them in the ass, and then they got to go through all this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing to me.
But he just
absolutely, totally, utterly amazing.
Kiki said that that I should share. I was like, it's hard to share. It's hard to share. There is a reason why there is a reason why my Harry Potter broomstick is always under my bed, under my pillow. It's just every time I used to come home, I never wanted to look at it. I just took it off and I put it under my pillow. That was it. And I dealt with it.
I don't know if we should talk about that. Okay. I don't know if we should go down that road.
Well, these are the things that you actually start thinking about. I don't know. Kiki is talking about that. I don't want to share it Um, so those feelings, they're pretty harsh. But I found a way to get away from it by just doing something, whatever it is. Whatever it is, I just did something, and I just kept going at it. And the next thing Vinny reached out, and I was like, "Oh, there's somebody listening." And then the next thing you know, we start doing different things. And then I started the website, and then I got the ebook. And then the next thing you know, things starts working out. And what I found out is what everybody talks about, once they make it out there, is that you have to go through your hard times, or else you're never going to find your good times. You have to go through your
100%.
bad, because in this way, once you
100%.
learn to get out, something bad happens, you can just, okay, all right, I lost it. I just got to go get it again. It's just this time I'll make it better.
And at the end of the day, bro, at the end of the day, we talk about pivots, right? We talked last week on the Wednesday Night Live. We were talking about Richie Hustle's all his pivots. He pivoted 4 times, right? This is just the way it is, dude. It's just another pivot. It's just another pivot. But I think it's real easy, and I don't think you mean it on purpose, Eddie. I know you don't. But I just think that while I normally don't have a problem holding my tongue on anything, because I am who I am and I could give a fuck what anybody says about it. I just think sometimes we need to be more understanding of both sides of the coin.
Yeah.
And that's listen, and we can end the show like this, bro. That's the problem right now amongst the nation at whole, is everybody's listening to respond. Nobody's listening to actually hear what people are saying. And they're not understanding. It's easy when you take 28,000 days of vacation. It's easy to say for people that they're in a position where they can just do whatever they need to do. They don't have to worry about their next meal. It's easy. But when you've been in the situation, or you're in the situation where, like with Steven, right? He got blacklisted from Checker for a month. They screwed him up. I read a tweet yesterday, right, that somebody else has been sitting on the Checker background check forever, right? It can't work, right? When we go back to the original driver that went at Travis Kalanick, the original co-founder of Uber, right? Everybody's seen that video. If you haven't seen that video, you need to go see that video. When the driver's like, man, I got the CEO in the back of my car. Yeah, I'm driving an $80,000 Mercedes right now. Yeah. And then Travis asks him, hey, man, how's things going? And the driver explodes on him. You led us to believe this. You led us to believe that, which he did. Uber did do that. And then Uber started pulling the rug. And so the guy goes off on Travis. And now all of a sudden, Travis is no longer the CEO of Uber. You see that? Here's the problem. You are responsible. You are the result of the choices you make, 100%. But when we listen to respond and not listen to hear, we get ourselves in a situation. You cannot find solutions if all you're doing is adding to the problems. That's all I'm saying.
I understand that people want to bitch and whatever, but yeah, just do something about it. I mean, was it Steven that said that about Tate? Yeah, he said that it was a lot better with a six pack. Yeah. I agree with that. Hold on. Where is it?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hold on. Is this it? Yeah. Like Tess said, it's hard to be depressed when you get healthy. Yeah, and you get a six pack. Yeah. I agree. I do listen to Tate. He's just like he just throws it out there that do it just the way that it is, because I kind of do understand. So I'm telling you, I was like, and nobody gonna give it to you. That's why I'm not a big fan of giving. Sometimes when I speak to the homeless, I tell them, I was like, listen, people give you, the reason why they give you the money is so you can stay right there where you are. It's like there's a lot of us out there that don't want you here. Okay, we don't want you here. I was like, we would love you to get that job. We would love you to get that job and just come out. He's like, we'll give you the help and support. But giving it to you is just, but also they do explain, they lost hope, and we got to give them that hope back. But again, I would never know. I would never know unless if I don't ask. So that's why I asked.
No. But we're not going to go there again. I'm going to leave that conversation for another day. Eddie.
Yo.
Eddie.
What time is it?
It's 11:10, my brother.
Uh,
I've got hate. I got hate coming at me. I'm surprised.
it's
I
10:10.
don't have anybody. FBI, open up! I'm surprised I haven't had that yet this morning.
Yeah, it's all right. I still need another coffee. I've been some calm lately.
Edwin, what's going on, buddy? Ain't seen you in a minute. Actually, Eddie and I are having a great day, and I hope everybody in the chat is having a great day also. Yeah, bro. You can have a discussion and not be pissed off at each other.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, on my IG, Eddie Hustles. Yeah, just if you
By the way, look, you see what's happening?
Yeah,
here?
I'm watching it because I'm still in my cheesy, queasy $12 options.
All right. You got your video pulled up yet? You got the video pulled up yet? Because I'm ready to go. I got shit to do.
No.
Can't sit here and play with you all day, Eddie.
Right.
As much as I'd like to sit here and just stay online all day and enjoy everybody's company in the chat, bro, we gotta go. I gotta go. I got work to do. I got to get my truck on the road. I can't do that sitting here having discussions with you, sir.
All right. Oh, God damn. All right. I got a funny one.
By the way, y'all, everybody in the comments, do you think Eddie and I should just terminate the show? Give me a ones up if you think we should terminate the show and separate. Give me a 2 if you think we should stay together. I'm getting married in the morning.
His wife ain't gonna like it. Oh, by the way, yeah. Hey, XRP, man. I have had XRP since like last year, I think.
Listen, Steven, I know you want to do a crypto show. I told you I'm down for it. I told you how I felt about XRP, and I believe I told you when we first met, XRP, it was all planned. This shit was all staged. They were never going to find XRP as a security, especially when global banks use XRP as it is to make those transactions instant from America to Africa to Russia to Brazil. We knew this, bro. But we knew this, homie. This is all bullshit. And now Ripple and XRP, it's ready to go. Anyway, all right. So I got 3 2s up in the crowd. 3 people think we should stay together, Eddie. Does that mean everybody else says we should separate?
Oh yeah. Where is Jersey?
I got 3 2s that say you and I should continue our morning show,
Jersey.
And I've got nobody that says we should separate because I'm the ass clown.
It's all right.
Okay.
Just wear the red nose next time.
4. We got 4 deuces. That's 25% of the group. Yes. 5 deuces. 5 deuces. I'm feeling like what was the count?
Oh, I don't know.
6 deuces. 6 deuces. 6 deuces. 7 deuces. 7 deuces. I need 2 more. I need 2 more 2s, and then we have the majority. Come on, y'all. If y'all haven't voted yet, 1 for me and Eddie to completely
4,
separate.
5,
I need
6.
2 more.
Let's stay together.
7. I need 2 more. I need 2 more deuces. Come on, give me a deuce. Give me a deuce.
Vinny,
give me a deuce.
Vinny's got too much of that fire.
That's 50%. Can we get 1 more deuce? 1 more deuce. I need 1 more deuce from somebody who hasn't put it up. Weezone with the 22. That's it. We are in the house. Nice. So
we are sticking together. We're doing it.
Majority,
all right. So tomorrow I'm gonna find something else to trigger Vinny with. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find something that's really good. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Gang, stand up. Ass Clown Gang. There you go. Cray wanted me to have a shirt. Kiki, there's the shirt. There's the shirt, Kiki. The Ass Clown Gang. There's the shirt. That shirt will be available next week in the Rideshare Garage store. The Ass Clown Gang.
All right, let's end it.
Yes, motherfucker.
Let's end it. We'll do it again tomorrow.
Right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? That's not hard to do, Eddie. Weezum says it's not hard to do, bro. To trigger Vinny.
Yeah, no, it's pretty easy, actually. It's pretty easy.
You know what? I will not be triggered tomorrow, sir. I will not let you do it.
Sure.
I will take a sedative before we
Absolutely.
start.
I was just going to say no medication allowed. That's cheating. That is cheating.
All right. Hey, y'all. Appreciate y'all being here. It was awesome time to see you guys. Hopefully you'll join us tomorrow. Be safe out there. Make some money. Don't forget, Rideshare Guys on at 6 p.m. tonight. Go check out Sergio and Chris and the rest of the group. They're always bringing out good things to us, man. Always bringing out good things to us. Check the links below. We got 3 different merchandise stores going up. Other than that, Eddie, you ready, bro?
That's right. Bring it
You
on.
ready? You got your video ready? You got your video
I
ready?
think so.
Y'all got to
I
check
think
these
so.
videos out. We'll see y'all. See y'all later.